Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Cozy Club, my friends. My name is Cozy Gamer, and I cannot believe that it has been a full year since Disney Sorcerer's Arena has hit the mobile gaming world. Now, I can tell you, if you're a huge Disney fan, there's definitely not a better community for you to get plugged into, but this game is also amazing to immerse you into the world of Disney. Now, as you guys know, I have a main whale account that I've been playing since global launch, and that is to be able to help you guys stay up with all the latest content, give you guys the best guides, and then overall just go over metas and everything in between. But one thing that I've been wanting to do for a while, I've even talked about it for a while, is start a brand new free-to-play account to stay in check with you free-to-play players, you beginning players, mid-game, whatever you want to say. I've wanted to make an account so I can better relate with what you guys are doing. Now, I'm always going to be doing my whale and heavy content as well, but I thought this would be a great time to pick up the account that I started in January 2021, which I had some off time, but we are at level 33. And what we're going to be doing in today's video, the first of the series of free-to-play, is going over the new best free-to-play teams. Now, one thing that I did, Cozy Club, is I reviewed a lot of my content, and a lot of it, I'm sure you guys can look at retrospectively and know what to level up and what to avoid. But I wanted to dive in with the trenches with you guys and start this second account so that, again, I can better relate with you guys. So, again, if this is something that you guys want to see and this is something I should take my time for, please let me know by liking this video and commenting down below. And if there's enough feedback, we will keep this free-to-play video series a thing. I play on Twitch all the time, both on my whale account and free-to-play. Typically Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You can see the link right here in the description below or pinned in the comments to kind of see my playthrough. We just went through Tower 2 on the Twitch stream and barely beat it. And honestly, it was a ton of fun to go back and take a look at everything that DSA has to offer. So let's get to the main heart of this conversation. I made this account to help you guys conquer and take on and get better scores within the raid, go and conquer Club of Conquest, and win more battles in live PvP and Sorcerer's Tournament. Now, I know I'm way ahead in my main whale account, and although it's going to be very important that I'm going to be playing that account a lot more, I think it's very important as well, again, to stay in check with the free-to-play community. So let's go ahead. We're going to dive into this free-to-play account, check out what I have and what level and where I'm at altogether, what I'm currently farming, and what I suggest you very early players to farm and go after. Now, there's a lot coming at you within Disney Sorcerer's Arena. There's a lot of things going on. And so we're going to go ahead and break it down. But in today's video, we're going to talk about the best starting teams to go ahead and have as your first days, weeks, and even month within Disney Sorcerer's Arena. Now, some of these characters, they're going to be kind of rentals, if you will. You're going to use them for a little bit, throw them in the trash, and go ahead and collect some new ones. And yes, there are multiple ways to play this game. If you want to just have fun, you know, go get those Yzmas and Krunks of the world. But as of right now, we're going to go ahead and focus on characters that are going to give you the best chance to do well within the game. Again, let me know what kind of free-to-play videos you guys want to see, and just outside of the top free-to-play characters that I can do for my whale account, what kind of videos do you guys want to see me get into the trenches for? Now, we've done a lot of videos like the Tower of Endurance guides, and those are all up above that you can find. The cards are there, and you can find the playlist there. However, what are some other things that you guys would like to see me go through, and not just on Twitch, but also here on YouTube? All right, now enough of that. Let's go ahead and get to the main point of this video, and that is me talking about the best starter or beginner teams to go for within DSA. Let's go. Let's dive into it and check out the collection that I have going on right now. Now, outside of Sally, this is for the most part what your roster is going to look like. Hero, Sean Yu, and Fred right there are the ones that I kind of farmed on the side. The other ones you're going to get given at the start of the game. And I'm going to just break it to you. The starting characters that you're given, they used to be great. Right now, not so much. A lot of these characters are going to be useless in your later journey within DSA. So our goal here is to invest in characters, either if they're a short-term rental or altogether, to get yourself the best team that you're also going to be using these characters and not wasting these resources. Now, if you don't know how to play this game, I have a free-to-play guide up above, and you can learn the basics of the game. But let's look at the best starting teams for you guys to check out. Now, here you can can see, this is the team that I'm going for at the moment. This is my favorite starting team right here. Here's some footage from my whale account. This is where you're going to see these characters pop up. But Hero Hamada is the lead to go for. He's the best character in the game as far as leadership goes, and he's just great to plug into any squad. Whether you're a big Hero 6 fan or not, Hero is a smart way to start the game. Now, we're going to give you guys a couple of teams, one of which does not have Hero Hamada involved, but I really like this team for several reasons. Now, we have Hero Hamada as our leader. He's going to give speed to all of our allies. On top of that, he can give evades and really just protect the team well. On top of that, we've got Fred. He's going to be the tank for the team. Great in the towers. He can protect and take a lot of damage, and then he lays out a huge bomb of kind of poison ticking damage. He's great for multi-purpose tank, kind of an offense tank, if you will. Now, Damona, you're going to be given for free for the villains campaign, and she's actually a great starting character to help you get through that early content, whether it be beginning the towers or just going through the main campaign. But there is some great synergy that we're about to kind of get all together with this team. Now, Pain and Panic and Hades just got a huge refresh and update, and both of them are very available early on within the game. And so right here, you are looking at a great free-to-play continuous damage, which is a poison ticking damage team, as well as having some powerful and one of the most powerful duos within Disney Sorcerer's Arena. Now, Hades and Pain and Panic form a strong, crazy bond that will really amp up with the more villains that you have. And all together, you're going to have Hero giving his speed boost to Fred, to Damona, and then those other two, they don't even need it because they're great by themselves. I really like this team to have Damona activate all the continuous damage that Hades and Fred are going to pump out there, and herself, and you're going to really find yourself a great starting offense team. And I'll be honest, this is the team that I'm probably most excited about and the one that I'm personally going after. Now, Hades Sorcerer Tournament is where you can find him. Pain and Panic, you can find them in the Grand Campaign and Heroes Campaign. Damona's easy to get. Fred is not hard either. And Hero, you can go ahead and get in the main campaign modes as well. So all these are not hard to get. You don't have to pay for them. But let's go ahead and look at some of the other great starting teams, because you will be using all these characters that we just showed up outside of maybe Damona to do other things within the game. And even Damona, you'll need to get that precious gold resource to level up and make your characters more powerful. Now, let's look at another team that's going to be very solid in your early beginning gameplay. If you guys want to not have Hero Hamada and go the Kingdom route, you're actually going to get a little bit more speed from the leadership ability of Shan Yu, and there's not a lot of leadership abilities in the early game, and so you want to capitalize on this as much as possible. So if you don't want to go the hero route, you can always go with Shan Yu. Sheriff of Nottingham is a very powerful villain, and he gets better and better with the more helpful effects on the field. So we're going to go ahead and plug Anna with the Sheriff of Nottingham to go ahead and speed up the team, give him some helpful effects, and she brings great support for your team. Now, on top of all this, you can go ahead and add in Maximus, which is my new favorite free-to-play tank outside of Jasmine. Jasmine kind of had that role for a while, but Maximus is also a Kingdom character that has taunts on not one, but two of his abilities, able to take a lot of the damage. He's great in Conquest and in Towers. He can summon some other, like a Royal Guard to help you out in battle, which is great as well. Jasmine, if you want to go with her, that's okay as well. And then for the last spot, you can pick between two powerful characters or just an offense character that you like a lot. I really like Spin in this position. Merida is able to rain down some good arrows on the enemy, or you can go with someone like Big Bad Wolf to get some big damage out on the field. This is a great starting team, and again, you're going to be using these characters throughout the game. Spin is great in the raids. You can use Merida later on for all sorts of great things, and then Big Bad Wolf, again, is a downtown villain for your gold resource guide. Now, let's go ahead. We're going to keep on looking at some great teams. This one is pretty solid as well, and it's going to help you get a legendary character. Now, listen here. We are not really talking about how to get legendaries right now. If you want to see that, I do have a brand new free-to-play farming guide coming out, so go ahead and subscribe if you're new to the game, or if you guys are already here at their Cozy Club. You guys know that'll be coming out here very soon with a whole new path of exactly what to do to get the best characters and the best legendaries within Disney Sorcerer's Arena. But this is going to be a great starter team to get you going, and these characters are all very, very early accessible, and that is going to be the Frozen team of Let It Go. Now, it's not going to have Elsa on it, but this is a very solid team that is going to capitalize on what the Frozen team does as well and give you some good firepower out there because you're not going to have a speed lead. Now, Ana, we already talked about. She has a leadership ability that's going to be great to plug in with this team as you're kind of just going through the towers and live PvP and everything in between. You're going to have Ana leading the spear. You're going to have Kristoff being the main wall, the main tank for your team, taking and soaking up all that damage. Sven is a very powerful duo with Kristoff. He's going to do a lot of the damage for your team, and with helpful effects, he gets better and better. And then we're going to be investing in Olaf. Now, I know you guys coming from the game, for those who have been playing the game for a while, they're probably shocked that I'm recommending Olaf, but here's the deal. You go after these 4, you're going to be able to unlock Elsa even at a base level. Now, you might be asking, Cozy, what would be the 5th spot for this team? You're going to need a lot of help here, and that is right. But with Kristoff taking all of the damage for you and getting early turn meter from Ana's lead, you're going to have great damage in both Sven, but on top of that, we're going to put Sheriff of Nottingham with this team. Now, how this is going to work is you're going to have Olaf put Tactics on Sheriff of Nottingham. Now, Tactics is going to make him trigger a ton of damage from Sheriff's passive that he gets. Sheriff is very available early to farm. He's going to be great for the villains campaign. And then you'll have everyone you need for the Frozen event when Elsa comes back in the game. And so you've got an Ana lead, all of the Frozen characters, and then on top of that, you're going to have Sheriff of Nottingham to do some big damage with these helpful effects. And you can be getting loads of helpful effects from Ana's leadership, from Olaf, and from Ana altogether. So really liking this team as well. So you've got the hero team, you've got Sean Yu and his amazing team, and then lastly, you've got this Ana team. And these are going to be my favorite teams that you can invest in. Now, yes, you can go big hero 6. I can say these fancy big legendaries, but those are kind of later farmed. And so these are really the best teams to get you ready for all the action that DSA has to offer and really get you adjusted to the game itself as you tackle all the game modes. Now, keep in mind, you are going to need a little bit of help from Oceanics and some different factions, and you can make those decisions as you're playing through the game. I'm excited to get a free-to-play account started. Again, guys, join me as I'm going to be doing obviously a ton of my whale content and providing you guys with the latest updates and the biggest guides and metas and anything for the future content or those that choose to spend in this game. However, for free to play, I'll be doing that on my stream quite often, so come check me out on my Twitch channel. I do live gameplays and let's plays. And let me know too, we just did all of Tower 2. Would you guys like to see that uploaded from my Twitch and put right here so you guys can watch the playthrough as well? Let me know down below if this is something you guys are excited about. I've seen the comments. I have seen that you guys want more free-to-play content, and that is exactly what we're going to be starting off with this video. So if we get enough likes and enough comments, and this is something you guys want to see, we will be sticking with this. I'm excited to be in the trenches of free to play with you guys as well, and excited to go ahead and experience the game all over again at the 1 year mark. So good luck out there to you summoners. It was a lot of fun going back in time a little bit. Be on the lookout for some new free to play guides and videos and let's plays all together. And my friends, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the Cozy Club for all the latest guides, tips, and news for DSA. And until next time, stay cozy.